your father died, you inherited a ruin. The people now look to you to rebuild this land and restore the honor of your family's name. You must lead your people to new lands where they can prosper and your kingdom can grow. Yours. You must find the courage to become a king.
Excellent. The wheat will now grow faster and can be harvested more often. Let's harvest some wheat now. Another way to acquire food is to hunt deer. They can often be found grazing near trees. The woodcutter can fell trees to gain wood. The amount of wood gained depends on the type of tree. Oak trees grow slower than pine trees, but they provide more wood. Small amounts of wood can also be gathered from dead wood. It's time you learned how to collect stone. Let's start by building a quarry. The quarry is able to excavate the terrain around it to unearth rocks, which can then be mined for stone. We didn't unearth a rock this time, but the excavation did produce some rubble, which can be deposited as landfill. Make sure to deposit landfill often, because if too much rubble is collected, your quarries will not be able to excavate. Excellent! We've found a rock. We can now begin mining it for stone. Rocks can be mined repeatedly until all the stone has been extracted from them. Mining rocks is one way to collect stone. It can also be gained from boulders. Curses! Bandits have set up camp in our kingdom. We must show them that our lands are not for the taking. I've taken the liberty of adding the objective to defeat the bandits to your quest tracker. We should start recruiting soldiers if we are to have any chance of defeating them. The swordsmen must now be assigned to a position within our army before they can be used in battle. We now have the beginnings of an army, but before we fight the bandits, we should build a church. Churches house holy artifacts that will enable you to give special orders to your troops.
Cheer up! Cheer, you miserable lots! Cheer!
The bandits were caught off guard, so we had the upper hand, making this the perfect opportunity for you to learn how to command. At the start of battle, you should check the composition of the enemy army and the position of their units. Then make adjustments to your own army accordingly. These plunderers will decimate our swordsmen unless we act. Let's swap the position of our swordsmen with the levies to their right, who are strong against cavalry. Swapping units is a key strategy that allows you to move vulnerable units out of harm's way while utilizing the strengths of others. It's time to march on the enemy. By ordering our units to charge at the right time, you can increase the damage they'll do on impact. A well-executed charge. The bandits don't know what hit them. Ranged units such as these hunters can be deadly when used effectively. Let's target their marauders who are lightly armored and vulnerable to arrows. We can increase our hunters' accuracy by using an order. Knowing which orders to give and when to use them is crucial, as they can turn the tide of a battle. Our swordsmen are eager to fight, but there are no enemies ahead of them. Let's taunt their poachers to provoke them into fighting our swordsmen. Taunting is an effective way for our melee units to engage adversaries on the back lines. If you manage to clear a line, it will often lead to victory. It's time to put what you've learnt into practice. Show me that you've got what it takes to defend this land.
Archers! 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 Frighten us! Yeah! Those swines over there are complete swines! Ha! Yay! Swords! Archers! Archers!